Hello and a very warm welcome. The eagerly anticipated video about Hockenheim, the great historic track of Formula 1. Well, you thought it was a historic track, didn't you? No Hockenheim Grand Prix. Are you shitting all over me? Like 2020, no Hockenheim race. You've got to be taking the piss now. I praise Formula 1 for their great coverage of testing, but this is a rant. This is not acceptable. It's a shambles to the name Formula 1. Are you actually kidding me? There's no German Grand Prix. Voted race of the season last season by the fans, and even though mine was Silverstone, but Germany, such an epic race last season, and you don't put it on the calendar. Are you telling me that Germany is not better than the likes of Russia, France, USA, Baku, Singapore? It's a disgrace. The most successful driver in Formula 1 history is from Germany. We should have a German Grand Prix every year without fail. Should be like Silverstone, Italy, Monaco, Spa, Suzuka. It's a disgrace. It's not acceptable. It's a shambles to the name Formula 1. And you should hang your heads in shame. How is this being allowed? I have no idea. And the people in charge should really hang their head in shame. I'm a passionate F1 fan. I love Formula 1. But having no German Grand Prix is an outrage. And everyone's just sweeping it under the carpet. It shouldn't be swept under the carpet. It's unacceptable. It's absolutely a joke. Hockenheim is easily in the top 10. It's better than 10 tracks, easily, without a shadow of a doubt. And yet it's not on. 22 races this season, 21 with China being postponed. Are you telling me you can't fit Hockenheim in there? The historic Hockenheim. Even Nürburgring. I wouldn't care. Obviously I prefer Hockenheim. If I had a choice we'd go to Hockenheim. But even if it was Nürburgring I wouldn't care. There should be a German Grand Prix every day of the week. And it is a shambles. It's a disgrace. And it shouldn't be allowed. It's an absolute, what's the word I'm looking for? It makes me sick. The name Formula 1 should be ashamed. Because this is not right. And all the media, they're paid to not criticise. If you're going to be in the media, you've got to be nice, you've got to be gentle. You're not allowed to criticise the drivers. Tell the truth for once. Tell the truth. And bring it out. And say it how it is. Because this is being swept under the carpet. And if I was German, I would be fuming. I'm from the UK. And I'm pissed off about this. This is a shambles. A disgrace to Formula 1 in my opinion. Most successful F1 driver from Germany. The most recent world champion that Germany have had. Rosberg. Vettel, 4-time champion. Should be on the calendar every year. Voted best race of the season last year. Monaco, Italy, Silverstone, Spa, Suzuka and Germany. Should be on the... When you're picking your calendar, it should be on with the other historic tracks. Hockenheim, Nürburgring, doesn't matter the location, but we should have a German Grand Prix. Better than France, Russia, USA, Baku, Singapore, Abu. Disgrace. Disgrace to the name Formula 1. And I'll call it out. I say the truth. This is a shambles. It shouldn't be allowed. How is there no German Grand Prix? We see an unbelievable race. Mercedes, they both pull it in the wall. Safety cars, red flags, unpredictable weather. About 795 tyre changes in the race. Danny Kvyat on the podium in the Toro Rosso. The race leader doing a 360 and coming out winning. I love Formula 1, but this is wrong. It shouldn't be allowed. This is a German GP rant. 22 races on the calendar and we've got no room for Hockenheim. I'm absolutely sickened. I'm not going over the top. This is a joke. I honestly don't know what they're thinking. Historic races. That's like, honestly, this is basically like not putting Monza on the calendar. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I can't even believe I'm doing a video about this, because how are we not having a German Grand Prix? So much history in this sport comes from Germany. And there's no race. And it was such a good race. It was an epic last year. Okay, the attendance may not be the best at this, but then there's hardly any attendance at Baku. So and the attendance was actually decent last year. But it was such a good race last year. You had Vettel in the lead another year, when he went off at the Sachs curb in the rain. Lewis Hamilton coming from the pit lane one year all the way through. It's honestly, F1, what you doing? What you doing? Liberty Media, what you doing? What you doing? Absolutely, what you doing? We'll go to America. We'll run off the track. We've got a Formula 1 track. We're meant to stay within the boundaries of a Formula 1 track, but we'll go to USA because we love USA, even though we always struggle to get it popular in the USA. We'll go wide at turn 9 and turn 19 every year, and you won't do anything about it. But a historic track like Hockenheim, who used to be really long track, and now they've shortened it, and it's still an amazing track. I did a track ranking, my favourite to my worst. Hockenheim was my 4th. Silverstone, Spa, Suzuka, Hockenheim was my 4th. Hockenheim is a great track, should be on the calendar, and I cannot believe this has been allowed. I actually cannot believe this has been allowed. I mean, this track is better than 10 tracks easily. Current 10 tracks on the F1 calendar in 2020. It's sickened. I mean, I've already listed, it's better than France, Russia, USA, Baku, Singapore, Abu, and Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion. The most successful driver comes from Germany, the great country that's Germany. Oh, which manufacturer's dominating the sport currently? Oh yeah, German brand. I'm out sick to my stomach. This should hurt as a Formula 1 fan. If you're a passionate hardcore F1 fan, this should hurt. And it hurts me. I'm from the UK, I shouldn't really care, but I love this sport. And I cannot believe we're not going to Germany. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't sit well with me. This is unacceptable. It shouldn't be allowed. I probably said that like 600 times in this video, but it's a joke. Absolute joke. Just watching testing in the background, but it's like Vettel on the screen, 4-time world champion from Germany, 7-time world champion from Germany. Nico Rosberg, most recent German champion. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. We go to 2 new places. Vietnam. We can't really judge Vietnam, but I'm guessing that race is going to be low attendance, even before we've gone there. Zandvoort will be amazing. I have my worries about the actual circuit though, but the crowd will be amazing and the atmosphere, so let's give that a shot. But no German Grand Prix. I'm sickened. Comment down below, we'll always reply. What is your opinion on this? Don't just watch the video, get involved, get down in them comments. I will always reply, even if you don't agree with me. But for me, this shouldn't be allowed. Sickening. Sickened to me stomach. No German GP for 2020. We've had it before, but this is not right. We should be going to Nürburgring, Hockenheim. Disgraceful. I praised them for the testing. The testing coverage, I can't fault it. It was absolutely superb. But Formula 1, Liberty Media, you should hang your head in shame with this. You shouldn't be allowed. Like, this is not right. Doesn't sit right with me. This an F1 season without a German Grand Prix. It's wrong. Wrong.